Definition of a soldier. Hey man, Phineas, nigga. Y'all know what time it is, man. Spirit of Phineas on this motherfucker. What's happening, man? Definition of a soldier, militant minded, violent, silent, sleeping giant, iron, titan, soaring, flying.
Yeah, Israel. We back in the building. It's another Midwest Fire Weekend. I.S.U.P.K. presents the third annual Midwest Barbecue, man. And guess what? It's all gonna be hosted by Big Priest, Captain Mawakwa.
Israel, all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, I.S.U.P.K. keeping the movement going. We got a banging weekend coming. Fire weekend coming, July 25th to the 28th.
Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We see niggas.
To kick off that fire weekend, we got the official 12 Tribe breakdown lecture hosted, you understand, and ran by my man himself, Captain Katazai of New York, world famous, cross the line. Everybody knows.
Let me tell you something. The only real Jews on the planet are the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
Shit, you ain't nowhere, man. Y'all know what time it is. 125th Ward West, Harlem, since 1969.
Chicago's Fire Weekend, man. July 25th through 28th. They're gonna have a hell of a weekend. Jam-packed. Amazing events. First, you got Captain Katazai's lecture. You're gonna have camp. We have the barbecue, the Bantu Festival. Man, it's gonna be a hell of a time, man. The General's gonna be in town, Captain's gonna be in town, and it's in Chicago, man. Listen, come out, have a good time with us. We're gonna do it big, man. Shalom. It's gonna be camp. We're gonna have a fire camp. Manny, GEN.YAHANNA, all the Midwest heavy hitters.
On July the 25th, Captain Katazai gonna be performing the 12 Tribes lecture on 938 East 79th Street. Then, camp is gonna be held at downtown Chicago on July the 26th on 108 North State Street. Then also, we got the Bantu Festival on July 27th, 1501 West Rudolph Street. Last but not least, we got the cookout on July the 28th. The Midwest Cookout, man. We're going to be in Rainbow Beach Park, 3111 East 77th Street, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, man. Phineas, nigga. Y'all know what time it is, man. Spirit of Phineas on this motherfucker. What's happening, man? Definition of a soldier. Fuck 'em, focus, choke 'em, smoke.
Come out July 25th through the 28th to the Midwest Fire Weekend, man. We're gonna have brotherhood, sisterhood, barbecue, everything you can think of. It's gonna be a family event.
Angel of war coming, the archangel, the Lord coming for shortcomings. Street niggas.
SWAT 5000. You already know what time it is. Fire Weekend, Chicago, July 25th through the 28th, man. Get down there. Man, GEN.YAHANNA gonna be in the building. We got the barbecue, the Bantu Festival.
Chicago, Chi-Town gonna be there. New York gonna be in the building. You know what I mean? Indianapolis gonna be in the building. You know what I mean? All the Midwest people gonna be in the building. We gonna take this joint up, man. Bantu Festival, we gonna mob in that joint. Alright? Most of Christ, y'all. Shalom.
Gotta be here. If you ain't here, shit. You
man, Chief Sergeant, angry black man, we here in New York right now. I want to tell y'all about the event we got coming up this summer. July 25th to the 29th, we're going to be in the city of Chicago for the Bantu Festival. Y'all know don't nobody represent like the Israelite school, the U.P.K.
Lord, angel of war coming, the archangel, the Lord coming for shortcomings. Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We see niggas and teach niggas.
Come to the Midwest Barbecue, July 25th to July 28th. Number 2 champions gonna be in the building. Understand what I'm saying? No. Bantu Festival, Fire Weekend is another one that's going down. The warlords will be in the building. Shalom.
Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We see niggas and teach.
The white man ain't nothing but the devil, the Bible speaks of.
Guess what? We also got the grill coming live from Chicago by Commanding GEN.YAHANNA on 938 East 79th Street, Chicago, Illinois. For more contact information, dial 312-547-1991. Again, for more contact information, dial 312-547-1991. Don't miss out on it. I.S.U.P.K, no cowards, no excuses.
It is going down. All 12 tribes are to come together under command GEN.YAHANNA. Kwam Yashala! Kwam Yashala! Kwam Yashala! Kwam Yashala! Kwam Yashala! Kwam Yashala! Your power shalom.
Hey, Salaki, what's up? Yeah, man. I told you I got a Quran too, didn't I? I got a Quran. Check this out. The Quran is a plagiarism of the Bible, right or wrong?
How can you say it's plagiarism?
Because it's stole.
It's a further.
Okay, no, it's not a further. You can't further the Bible. Right. Give me the scripture, man, where it says, admonish making many books. Give me that. Who the hell, who establishes a covenant? A covenant. All right, so when did God ever come to an Arab and give him another covenant?
According to the Quran, that's how they got Ramadan.
No sweat. But according to the Bible, the Lord has never dealt with any nation. You can't even be a prophet unless you're an Israelite by blood.
That's right.
And the angels don't even come and deal with nobody unless they're Israelite.
He is from Ishmael.
Ishmael is not Israel. Ishmael
is related to Abraham.
Yeah, but he ain't the chosen son.
I didn't say that, but he has.
All right.
He has.
I said, no, he don't get it. First of all, start with the Jewish, man.
Oh, that's
He don't have Jewish blood.
Judah blood?
Yeah, let me get that too. Listen, this Quran, first of all, this Quran was plagiarized by illiterate, dumb Arab named Muhammad, who would come around the Jews, sit around us, pick out our brains, and then go back and have it written down. And then the collection of them books, the majority of that became the Quran. So if you take somebody else's ideas and then you incorporate it and turn it into your own, you plagiarized it. The same way Martin Luther King plagiarized his doctorate degree. The same way Martin Luther King didn't write the damn I Have a Dream speech. It's a plagiarism. It wasn't his, it was somebody else's. And before the Arabs came up with the Quran, they had 360 gods for each day of the year. So, if you go to Surah 122, you'll see that Allah said He preferred the children of Israel over all people on earth.
Right. Past tense.
It's not the past tense. All right. So then, how do you take? Give me that book that I asked for. No. Give me the Bible where it says, "Admonish the makings of many books." Give it to me. This is why the Quran is toilet paper. This is why the Lord said, don't follow no other books. If I didn't give it to your people, don't follow it. This is why he said that. Read. 1 second. Yeah, you my people.
The Bible wasn't given to the black people in America. This book was given to us in America.
The Bible belongs to black people in America.
That's right.
It was stolen from black people in America before we ever came to America.
Right.
It belonged to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians when they took the damn Bible and gave you whitewashed religion and then gave it back to you. And then no, listen, hold on 1 second. Stay focused, out. Stay focused. I know it's a bumpy ride. Just walk with me. Don't even ride. Just walk with me. All right. Let him get this scripture real quick. Read it.
Come. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished.
To be admonished means to what? To be cautious. Throw them away. Get rid of them. Try them. Challenge them. Read.
I'm making many books.
And what?
I'm making many books.
That book you got in your hand, a man wrote that book based off of a book that was plagiarized from the book. Read.
There is no end.
There's no what?
There is no end.
After I read that book, I gotta read another book. And then I gotta read another book. And then I gotta read another book.
Right.
When I can just read this book, it'll tell me exactly what I need to do to change my lifestyle to rule the planet Earth.
That's right.
Read. Hold on 1 second. Read.
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
And what?
And much study is a weariness
What?
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Read on.
Verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Want to know what a black man supposed to, what a so-called Negro supposed to be doing? I'm gonna show you. Read.
Fear God.
Fear who?
Fear God.
Now when you read in the Quran, the word God. Hold on a second. I'm gonna let you talk. I promise you. The word God in the Quran is Allah. The word God in Hebrew is Allah, which just means angels, power, or authority. The Most High, the so-called creator, has his own name. And so when you see the word God, it's not talking about the Most High. It's talking about Christ and the angels. So, read.
And keep his commandments.
Keep the Lord's commandments. Not follow the Quran. The Lord's commandments are where? In the Bible. So if you're going to do anything, you should do what?
And keep his commandments.
The law, statutes, and commandments is in the Bible, not the Quran. Go ahead.
Alright, but
hold on.
according to Elijah Muhammad, you can get everything that he says inside of this book by using the references and understanding the Bible in the way that he's told you to understand it.
Got you.
So you can get, you don't have to read this
Give me
book
Romans chapter 9 and 4.
to understand what Elijah Muhammad was saying.
Excellent.
So
See this book?
And all these verses, you can understand the Bible in this way and have the same understanding of who you are.
That's not true.
As far as being a Muslim in America.
That's not true. The Bible said, according to Elijah Muhammad, but according to the prophets of God, who got the word of God, said that no book could ever compete with the Bible. Ever.
Who is telling you to interpret the Bible?
Check this out. I'm a black man. The law, statutes, and commandments is telling me I'm a prophet of God. The same prophets who wrote this book, stop. You asked me a question, let me answer it. The same prophets that wrote this book, we back right here in your face telling you we wrote the Bible. We did it.
Okay.
So that's how we understand it.
That's how you are understanding it. But why don't they understand that in the church? Who is telling them to interpret and do that?
Because the white man, because so-called Christianity as you know it, has nothing to do with the Bible or the Quran. To hell with the Quran. It's trash. It's toilet paper. It has nothing to do with the so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native Indian. The Bible do. If you want to listen, if you want to follow a man that'll lead you to the Most High, and it'll lead you to freedom, and it'll lead you to goddamn being the man you're supposed to be, I know where he at. You ain't gotta search that hard. His name, you want to know his name? No. I said if you want a man who's walking the earth today. Muhammad dead, fam.
He is dead.
Muhammad dead.
He is dead.
You understand? And everything he came with is trash. It's stolen property. It's a form of something that he saw and wanted. So check this out. There's a man named Commanding General Yohanna of the I.S.U.P.K, which means that I'm telling you now. I'm trying to educate you, but brother, you've been fighting me every time I start talking. You be like, well, hold on, wait. I know you got a bunch of questions. That's why we got classes, free classes on 79th Street. Every day, the school is open every day. If you got a million questions, you can come to the school and ask them every day. And look, this is an old battle. We've been trashed Islam. I could put Islam to death right now. But I want to show you something though. Give me this. I want you to hear this, man. This is actual history. You know where you started from? Alright, read. It's from Babylon to Timbuktu. This is a book called From Babylon to Timbuktu. A very great historian who dug up all of this. I went to the University of Oregon and Lane College out there where all white people get great educations at. And my major was history and sociology. And one thing I do know is that the white man will give you what he called accepted history. And he won't give you accurate history. If you want accurate history, you got to really love knowledge. Because you got to be able to filter through all of the lies. You understand? Like they tell you that Mozart is a white man. And Beethoven is white. And Shakespeare is white. And that's a damn lie.
Well, the winner of the war is the one that creates history.
Yeah, the white man. But guess what? The Lord preserved our history. The Bible said that the earth would help us. Meaning the earth, the archaeology in the earth, when you dig it up, the white man can't refute that. You understand? Read.
Verse 25. When Muhammad was born, many Arabs were still worshiping the sun, stars, spirits, and idols.
The Quran says
Now, I know. Now, hold on. The Quran don't say that.
it says that they were worshiping Allah and all this other stuff that they weren't.
Meaning they was worshiping a lot of different gods, right?
They were worshiping stuff.
But who is Allah? Okay, fine. Let's just get down to it. Can I show them who Allah is really? You think Allah is some omnipotent spirit and all that? Allah. Okay, you know what? You tell me, who is Allah?
According to Elijah Muhammad, Allah is the black man. According to Elijah Muhammad.
That's an educated brother right there.
According to Elijah Muhammad.
He know how to talk. He said, according to Elijah Muhammad. That's excellent.
There is no mystery God.
You might got a listen. You might got a sword worth or worthy of sharpening, so that you could be an excellent battler. And I'm gonna show you how you do it. You ready? Allah is who? Now, according to Elijah Muhammad. But what does the Quran say? Allah is.
Allah is the creator. I mean, there's no definition of Allah. It's one Allah.
So there's one God. So if
what is your interpretation of what a God? What God is?
The scriptures say there is no private interpretation.
There's 99 names. According to Islam, we have the characteristics of what God is through the 99 names that are given to us. So we know what God is, through the Quran. They have
99, he got 99 names?
99 names that describe his characteristics. As far as like being able to hear, see, and all that type of stuff.
I got you.
But as far as who he is specifically, we cannot, according to Orthodox Islam, we can't wrap our mind around it. Now, according to Elijah Muhammad, the black man is God. So they are getting into other realms of as far as like Hinduism and Buddhism and things of mass consciousness.
Stay here.
Mass consciousness as far as the black man collectively being God. And that's where I'm at with it right now.
I'll touch on that point too. But here's what Allah is. Ready? Allah is a stone in Mecca right now that they said fell out of the sky. And so they put it on the cobblestone, and a bunch of dumb Arabs, 7 million of them, go and they take a pilgrimage, and they kiss this stone. And ain't no telling if the person who kissed it before you had herpes. They never clean the stone off. They just say, go ahead, next. That's Allah. That's the idea of Allah. If you come to the Israelite School I.S.U.P.K, I'll sit you down and show you all of this. But for time's sake, I can't do it. But we got classes every day. Now, Allah is what they thought that we were saying the Most High's name is, because they were around us, and we would say Allah or Allahayim, meaning the power or powers that govern the earth, or all of the things that you see and all that. That's what they thought that we were saying. So they called what they thought we called the Most High, we call him Yahweh. We never say his name. So they never even heard us say his name. All they heard us say was Allah or Allahayim, which is why in the Quran they don't say Yahweh, they say Allah or Allah, God. You understand? That's why they God is a rock that they circle around. Now, stop. I'm going to let the brother read more to give you this history. Read.
The Arabs possessed 360 idols.
They did what? This is before Muhammad now.
Right.
They had what?
Arabs possessed 360 idols.
The Arabs possessed 360 Arabs. Go ahead.
One for each day of the year.
And that's what stupid ass people like the ancient Africans, the ancient Egyptians, the Arabs, they all did this. They all had a bunch of different gods for, if the toilet served them the right way, they would have a toilet god. You understand?
The time before they
now, check, hold on.
I'm agreeing with you.
Now, listen. The scriptures also say, don't cut a man off in the midst of his speech. And you've been doing that since I've been talking to you.
I'm sorry. I grew up in a Greek school.
You ain't know.
Dancing back and forth.
But you ain't know.
Okay.
The reason that you don't know ain't your fault. It's because the white man is the devil and Elijah Muhammad learned from the white man. Stop.
Read. When Muhammad was born, many Arabs were still worshiping the sun, stars, spirits, and idols.
Thought you said that there wasn't none in the Quran about spirits, but go ahead.
The Arabs possessed 360 idols, one for each day of the year. Muhammad was born 570 AD, 4 years after the death of Emperor Justinian.
So you can say that the Quran came about into fruition around 575 AD, but the Bible predates that by thousands and thousands of years. Stop. Don't say nothing. Read.
He was descended from the tribe of Quraysh.
He was coming from the tribe of who?
Quraysh.
Those are Ishmaelites. And Ishmael is one of Abraham's sons. But he's not the son who got the promise. The son that got the promise was Isaac. So that's why the Lord said to Abraham, and Isaac shall thy seed be called.
So what does that say about Abraham?
One second. It means Abraham was a man just like me who got multiple wives and got multiple kids. And if I say, I'm going to teach my one son, and I'm going to tell him that he got my birthright, and that he got my blessing, that I want my bloodline to run through him, that's all he did. And Ishmael, first of all, Ishmael got put out. Him and his mama got put out. You understand? So they are automatically gone. You get it? So, read.
And the family of Hashem, his mentality was prodigious. In his youth, he was never taught to read or write, but his imagination was superlative. Muhammad was an extraordinary, handsome man, an eloquent and motivated man with the power of words. In the early years of Muhammad's life, he passed his time as a shepherd boy. We must remember that many successful men have arisen from insignificant and humble conditions, watching the sun by day and the stars by night.
Now, find it here where it say that he read right there, read.
After Muhammad became a camel driver, he traveled to remote and swinging lands. He led his caravans to Persia, Syria, and Egypt, transacting business with the merchants of every kind.
Oh yeah?
On his business trip, he met Jews.
He met who?
He met Jews.
He met who?
He met Jews.
These Jews?
And Christians too.
Well, there was no Christians then.
There were Christians in Korea.
Wait, 1 second. Here's what I'm saying. They wasn't Christ. What was Christ? Was Christ a Christian?
Jesus was a black man, I know that.
I know that. Give him a hand for that. I'm gonna give you a hand for that.
Alright, but Jesus was
So if Jesus was a Jew and he was a black man,
but there were
who are the people that call themselves Jews today and are not? Now you asked me a question over here. How do you know that y'all are Jews? If Christ was a black man, I asked you, does a rock ever turn to water? And you said no. 1 second. Read.
Christians and members of other sects. He interrogated them concerning the tenets of their religion.
Now, Christians follow what?
I mean,
What Christ
really
said.
want to argue?
No, stop. I got the answer. Christians follow what Christ taught.
Right.
Christ taught what the Jews live by.
And what is what the Jews live by?
By the Torah and the other books that's in the Torah and the rest of the books given by other prophets like Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, all of them.
Okay, and
All right.
what is that they believe? What
They
are
believe
telling them to do?
all right, you want to know?
What are
They telling them to separate from every race, every culture, to rule the earth, to not be a liar, to not kill your brother, to build up a military and rule other nations.
So you don't believe that they worship God? That's
How you worship God.
So they
You worship.
God.
The scripture says that the Lord is a man of war.
Okay.
You know how you worship God? By being a man of war.
Specifically, did all those prophets tell them to do?
To be a man of war.
And do what?
And keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Which is exactly what Christ told the Israelites in the time of Rome. To keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
From who?
From everyone.
From who's everyone? And where did everyone get that from?
They stole it. Let me ask you a question. How is the white man considered a Jew today? He stole it.
Right. What I'm saying.
How the white? Wait. Why do you got that image right? Give me that image of that white boy. Give me that image. Give me that.
All I'm saying is that they all worship God.
I got you.
They were all telling them to worship God.
You cannot worship God if you do not keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
And
that's the worship of God.
Those commandments have changed over time.
No, they haven't.
Okay, according to who?
Give me Baruch. Hey, man.
Said that he brought a new manifestation.
No, he didn't.
That's what it says in the New Testament.
That's a goddamn lie. You know you lying.
I'm not
you
lying.
know you lying. I know this book. I know this book. He never said that he came and brought another manifestation of the law.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. He fulfilled the law.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, when did he change the law?
And what was he fulfilling?
I guess fulfill mean change now, brother.
Because he told them to eat whatever that was, and the pork came down or whatever, and they can eat whatever they can eat.
Jesus didn't say that.
Whatever
Jesus said that. No, it was a spirit that was testing a man. And that man said, I've never eaten anything unclean, so I'm never going to eat anything unclean. He didn't eat nothing unclean.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
But he ate it.
No, he did it, man. First, I know the Bible. I got the breakdown.
Okay.
That isn't even talking about food. The same way the Bible be talking about wine and not be talking about wine. It's talking about different philosophies that you can eat. Like the scriptures also say, eat the scroll. Do you eat the scroll? Do you eat a whole scroll?
That's mystical.
No, it's not mystical. As a black man, we got something called metaphors. That's why you listen to rap music.
I do.
So how did you sit here talking about is rap music mystical?
They be saying things.
What did Tupac say? What man? Who did Tupac say was his girlfriend, brother?
I don't know who his girlfriend.
He said his gun was his girlfriend. I guess that's mystical too, huh? We are spiritual. No, stop, huh? I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to brainwash you.
I'm not trying to be brainwashed.
I'm a cult leader. I'm trying to brainwash you.
I want to be brainwashed. I want to be.
Listen, your brain is dirty. You don't want your brain washed?
No, I don't want my brain washed to think in a specific way.
Your brain should be thinking in a specific way. The fact that you love, listen.
That's given by someone else.
Listen. This Bible was given by niggas. Not white people, not Arabs, none of that. The Quran, though, that you cherishing right now, was by somebody else. You understand? That's the point. Let the Quran, let these filthy ass Arabs love the Quran. That's theirs. It works for them. It ain't got nothing to do with us. But look, you see this? Who gave us this?
No, I don't worship that.
You don't even know what worship means.
Okay, I do know what worship.
You do worship it. You got a cross right in between your damn eyes.
Okay, what does that have to do with it? You don't even know what this cross is referencing.
I know what it first referenced. That's what I do know.
The cross actually came from the ark.
No, it did. What the hell? Yo, you need classes,
The ark came before the cross.
The cross was a tool that the Romans used to torture Christians and Jews.
What is the ark?
What are you talking about?
What is the ark?
An ark is a dick and a vagina put together.
And what is the power of the ark?
Sex!
And life giving and death.
Fam.
Life and death.
Listen. Stop.
And Jesus Christ.
You see this?
The symbol of Jesus Christ is what?
White people gave us this. We don't worship sex.
Right.
By your own words, you just said you worship sex.
I didn't say I worship sex.
Yes, you did. Bruh. Yes, you did.
You don't even know if I'm Christian or not.
Listen. Yes, I do.
I'm not Christian.
You are Christian.
No, I'm not.
Everything coming out your mouth is Christian.
No, it's not. Now, I done came out here with this here Elijah.
He's a Christian.
He ain't no Christian. He's a Muslim. You see this symbol?
What are the core beliefs of Christianity?
Right.
So-called Christianity, as you know it today, has nothing. Hold on 1 second. Let me give you a four-way first. First, so-called Christianity, as you know it today, has nothing to do with the Bible.
It doesn't.
Nothing.
It doesn't.
So, what are the core beliefs of Christianity as you know it today?
I don't know because I'm a Muslim. I don't believe in what the Christians believe in.
You're not a Muslim.
I'm a Muslim. I don't believe that there's three Allahs.
Okay, so who did they first say the Muslims were? The Muslims started in one race.
Okay.
Are you that race?
According to Orthodox Islam, yes.
Are you that race?
That the Quran was manifested to the Arabs. That's okay with me. I'm not racist. I don't care if they came to the Arabs.
What you just said out of your mouth was Christian.
How is that Christian?
Because you don't care about race. The Bible cares about race. Race is everything, nigga. What you talking about?
So that means
the Gentiles,
at some point,
you're a Gentile.
that racist stuff in the
Fam,
Old Testament.
let me break it down for you. Let me help you out. When Jesus went to the Gentiles, the word Gentile in that translation meant Helen. Helen means
Hellenism.
You know that. Teach the people.
Hellenism, like what you mean, like Hellenism?
What's a Hellenist?
Whatever them Europeans are. Who are the Hellenists then? Who are Hellenists?
That's an excellent. If you let me teach, I'll teach you something today, brother.
I'm listening.
The Hellen are Jews who made Greek their tongue and they practice their ways. That's what a Hellen is. So when you see the word Gentile, it was a it's a mistranslation of the word Hellen.
It's a mistranslation.
Yes, it was put there. So when Christ said, go to the Jews and the Gentiles, he's talking about people who know that they're Jews. Like me, I would have been considered a Jew. You don't know you a Jew, you would have been considered a Gentile. And right now, you're going to deny your own blood. He's going to tell you, I'm not a Jew though.
Why would I want
to be a Jew is not a religion. To be a Jew is a bloodline. It's your race. You don't want to be your race?
I mean, my race.
The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. They gave us that. And that's why we fight against it, because so-called Christianity got you thinking race don't matter. When race is everything. Race matters to real niggas. I'm telling you right now, if something popped off right now, downtown Chicago, and the white people wanted to go against black people, who you going with?
If I knew that that was the specific situation, then yeah.
Nigga, that's America.
There could be something pop up between the poor and the rich. There's no white people. There's all types of different
You're not listening. We're talking about race, not poor and rich. Every nation got people that's poor, and every nation got people that's rich.
Right.
So I'm talking about race. If these niggas right here got jumped by white people right now, what would you do?
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
You know what we doing?
That's on y'all.
Yeah. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because race matters to us, man.
That's right.
And the fact that race don't matter to you is why we stuck in the ghetto, man.
That's the only construct that you...
I.S.U.P.K. Chicago presents the 12 Tribes Lecture by Captain Katazai from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. kicking off the Midwest Fire Weekend. For more information, contact 312-547-1991. Again, that's 312-547-1991. On July 25th, we're going to be on 938 East 79th Street, Chicago, Illinois. Don't miss out on this great lecture, man. This is going to be fire.
Captain Katazai, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yahanna.
Why is having a lecture like this so important?
And one thing that we're missing out here is we're missing an identity, man. Every other race and nation of people knows who they are.
We're going to be bringing out all the archaeology as far as, you understand, proving who these tribes are.
If you look at this book right here, this is everything leaving our temple when they ransacked us. Rome minted this coin called the Judea capture, meaning Jerusalem captured.
And so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you understand, and then the adjoining name as to who we are today and the various tribes that we're from.
Every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you were born a Jew. You were born an Israelite.
Our oppressors' culture, their religion, their God, was all forced upon us, and as a result, we lost the sense of who we are.
How did we get over here in America? Why were we in Africa? What were the Puerto Ricans and the Taino Indians and the Arawak Indians and the Incas and the Mayans? What were they doing over here?
This is a pushback and another step closer to us regaining our culture, getting back closer with the Most High, so that this way He can restore our nation and our people.
Why is it Latinos and blacks have not yet seen the similarities in their plights here in America?
We separate because we're in different religions. We separate because we identify differently. We separate because a brother wears a different goddamn color than you.
Black and Hispanics of Negro or Indian descent on their father's side We are a conquered people.
We're on the bottom of every single social and economic system. We fill the prison systems. You understand that? We're number one in every single disease.
And upon being divided and conquered, they labeled us different races. They labeled us, you understand, under different categories. Black and Hispanics run together. We do recognize that we are the same people and have the same flavor. We got to get back to that and realize that we have a common enemy and a common identity. This is what gets someone off of drugs. This is what heals your soul and cleans you up. What made me join the I.S.U.P.K is I was searching for a very long time. I started with different, I guess, so-called religions or spiritual systems. And the reason as to why I'm here is because the truth is here.
Now, where should every Black, Hispanic, or Native American be on July 25th, 2019?
Man, every single Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian should be making a damn pilgrimage to the Midwest. You understand? With the heavy hitters, Captain Mawquad, Captain Debar, Officer Ra'im, you understand? Officer Lamakia Allah, all them heavy hitting brothers, Salakia, if I missed y'all, Captain Kapash, you know what I'm saying? All these different brothers out in the Midwest that's raising up Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. We should all be at that lecture at the Chicago school, you understand? I'd like to thank Captain Mawquad for extending an invitation for me to come out there and be able to break down this information for our people, because it's so imperative that we wake up now more than ever.
You in the crib, but the boy outside. I get it on outside.